What's going on, guys? We're back in F1 2016. This is Season 2. This is our second race. We're at Bahrain today. We're currently in 4th place overall. If you missed Part 1, we are now with a new team, so I'd recommend you go check it out if you're at all interested in seeing how exactly all of this happened. But anyways, let's get onto the track in Bahrain and get this whole thing started. Let's do it. Actually, before we get onto the track, we've got this. Our new engine should be fitted, which apparently was a mistake based off all the comments. I'll get into that in a little bit. But we should have an even faster engine now, which is really nice. We're gonna get an extra 8 horsepower, which isn't bad. So we're engine level 1 now, so that's good. Anyways, let's get out on the track. Bottas is our rival to beat. Let's get going. Hopefully we can bang in some good stuff in practice so we can get some good resource points going so we can upgrade our car even further, because we've already got a good start. We want to keep on going. Oh yes, look at it, perfect conditions. Oh man, okay, there is no excuse for me today to not set a good time. So let's head out on the track. You know what, we haven't done track acclimatization in a little while, so let's do that. Anyway, so we're in Bahrain. I'm super pumped for this race. The entire game seems like really bright today. I don't know if it's just this track or what's going on, but it feels really bright out here. Anyway, so I'm finally filming this on a day after the actual F1 was on, so I can actually comment on the Australian Grand Prix. It's currently Tuesday when I'm recording, so I'm heading away on another trip. So I'm recording this in advance. Yeah, the Australian Grand Prix was on last weekend. I know I really enjoyed it. Congrats to Mr. Vettel. I'm very excited to see something that is not a silver arrow out on the front of the track. I'm very excited for that and the rest of the season. Hopefully it all goes very well. It should be an interesting season at least. My personal Red Bull boys didn't have the best of days. I mean, Verstappen wasn't too bad. He finished 5th, I believe, which isn't too bad. Ricciardo, on the other hand, we won't talk about him. But, yeah, overall it was a good race. Anyways, all of you probably have your own comments on your F1 race. Over on the AR12 forums, actually, we have a whole thing for the F1 races that we do. We do, like, a whole little summary on them, then we do, like, a discussion thing. So if you never checked it out and you're a fan of F1, enjoy. Actually, that's something funny. I know there's a bunch of you guys out there who are fans of these videos and love the F1 series, but don't actually watch F1 in real life. I just find it really cool, really interesting. So I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. Even if you're not really a fan of F1, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the videos nonetheless. That's like one of the most common messages I get from you guys, being like, yeah, I don't actually care about actual F1, but I want to see your Sunday video. Also, I just banged that in. My best score was 20 points more than the target score, so that's a big 50 points on our first lap. So let's head straight back into the garage. Let's see, big 50 points, hell yeah. See, that's the thing, when I know the track, and I know this track pretty well, it does seem to go quite well for me. So this is one thing you guys were telling me about. I asked you guys at the end of the last part because I said, I don't know anything about Williams. Where should I be focusing my money on? And I went in and upgraded the engine like a knob. You guys were all telling me it's got a Mercedes engine, so it's pretty quick. I should be focusing on downforce and drag mainly, and then focusing on some of the little things like fuel efficiency doesn't really do anything for us, but I think downforce was the main one, and then drag. So playing around with sort of like the chassis of the car a little bit. I think Red Bull's doing some upgrades as well because they seem to be basically on par with Ferrari now, which is cool. Anyways, numbers and things, we'll just try to do as well as we can. Let's head out on the track. One-shot qualifying. I do not have a grid place penalty for this race. So anyways, let's focus, get this lap going, see how we do. Whoa, the whole car just like shook completely. So I'm already in first because I believe I'm probably the only one who upgraded my engine right away at the very first race of the season. That's 2 wheels. I'm already down into 17th place, 16th place, but I do have the engine to back up my mistakes basically. So hopefully something good comes out of this. I want to push basically as hard as possible. If I could get up near the front of the grid, that would be amazing. Like last race, what did we qualify? We qualified, I think it was 4th. But then because I smashed into someone in practice, I got a 5-place grid penalty and it screwed me over. So that was no fun. Keep the power in, keep the power in. Come on, keep pushing. Keep pushing 10th place. Keep pushing 9th place, 8th place. Closing in on the top of the grid. I mean, 8th place isn't brilliant for a Williams, I will be honest. Bottas is probably somewhere around there. And as I do want to be the #1 driver, I'm going to need to better him. I'm up into 7th place now. Open the DRS, 7th place. I think I finished 7th there. It's going to be interesting to see where Bottas is as compared to me. But 7th place, not that bad, especially if I didn't have that corner 1 where I was on legit 2 wheels. Could have done a little bit better. Yeah, we beat Bottas by 0.1 seconds. That's awesome. So hopefully, we're going to be improving, getting higher up for like the teammate stuff and the rivalry stuff. I don't know if I'm going to have fastest sectors, but there we go. There we go. I'm leading the rivalry by 3 points. Doesn't sound like much, but it is good. And this, I'm picking up all the stops. So I'm still second driver. I don't know how long I have to stay the second driver for before I become the first driver, but it's something to keep in mind. Anyways, let's get out on the track, start up this race, get going. All right, so we got a completely clear race, not a cloud in the, maybe a cloud in the sky. I can't actually, nope, no clouds in the sky. Should be good. We've got perfect conditions to do very, very well today. So the race strategy they're providing us is coming on lap 5 for the soft tires and go to the end of the race. I don't know how that'll go, but I feel like I may burn through my softs if I come in on lap 5. We'll see how the race goes, but I'll start up with their suggested strategy, and if we need to change something along the way, we can always do that. Anyways, 5 red lights at the beginning of this race. Let's go. No false start. This time, close that up. Try to get some overtakes in early. We've got Max Verstappen right behind me. Dive bomb the inside. 2 silver arrows, wheel to wheel through the corner. Oh, and a Ferrari bumped me. I didn't notice there was a Ferrari that close, but he was. I'm up into 3rd place. It's Raikkonen. Vettel is all the way back there. I don't know what happened to Verstappen, but the AI just doesn't have the pace on lap number 1. We're up into 2nd place. We've got Lewis Hamilton right next to us. Lewis Hamilton is not giving up, and he finally tucks himself in. Oh my god. I've never had wheel-to-wheel racing through like 4 corners before like that. That's pretty crazy. Now Rosberg has absolutely flown away, but he's still on his AI first pooey lap. So let's see if we can catch him up, hopefully. Hamilton's right behind. I know as soon as lap 2 kicks in, he's gonna hit his groove and he's gonna be flying. It's like that engine seriously helped off that start. That was crazy. It's like you hear 8 extra horsepower. It doesn't sound like very much, but in reality, yeah, it is. I messed up that corner. Hamilton is wheel to wheel with me now, but once again, we've got the same engine, except I upgraded mine on race number 1. You're not gonna pull. It's not gonna happen. All right, I gotta settle down though, relax and get in the groove of this race. Wow, Hamilton, and I think that's Raikkonen in 4th place. They were like battling it out between each other. That's pretty crazy. All right, I gotta calm down though. Get into the groove of this race so we can set some good lap times and stuff like that. Wow, they're still fighting back there. Now they're going wheel to wheel. Wow, I have the fastest lap right now. That's pretty cool. 2nd place, though, I mean, I'm not doing too bad. Rosberg is not running away with this F1 just yet. We're sticking with him. We might even be catching him almost. It's like this is one of those tracks where your top speed is definitely utilized. I mean, there are also a bunch of high-speed corners as well where you would definitely benefit from some extra downforce. We're not doing too bad. We're in his slipstream now. Braking very early for the corner. I don't want a repeat of the last corner. Whoa, he's like locking up. He had some smoke coming out. We are right behind him, swinging inside. You're not catching us, buddy. Not with our upgraded engine. Fastest lap of the race, a 1:36. That's crazy. Whoa, we're shooting sparks off the back of our car. That's really cool. So yeah, as you can probably tell, I've been doing a lot of work in this game to try and get a little bit faster. Now, I forgot to do the main thing. This video was supposed to be called, like, Big Changes or something like that. Because one of the things I wanted to do, or want to do in this series, is start to challenge myself to drive a little bit better. I was talking about that a little bit last episode, but I wanted today to turn off some more assists, make the game a little bit harder for myself, make the AI a little bit harder, things like that, so we could challenge ourselves more, so we can go even faster, learn more, get even better at the game. I feel like that would be really, really cool, but I mean, I'm okay with winning a race. Oh, shit balls. I'm still in rich revs. All right, let's chuck that down to standard. All right, well, let's just hope that we don't run out of fuel in this race. That would not be very good. But, I mean, we're doing okay now. We've got 0.5 laps of extra fuel. I mean, we used our fuel when we needed to get past some people. Yeah, one of the other things I spoke about in the last episode was basically focusing on the little things. I'm still doing that in this video, trying to, like, for instance, just brake in a straight line. One of the things that you guys were telling me that you guys notice I do quite a bit is for high-speed corners. So, like, this isn't really a high-speed corner, but usually for a corner like this, I'll turn very hard into it. And you guys were telling me if I do that, I'll get a lot of understeer and it's going to make me slower and things like that, which obviously I don't want. So I should try taking less steering angle into the corner. The car will turn a little bit better, a little bit smoother, and a little bit faster overall, which could be quite good. So I'm trying to do some of that in this video. You might have noticed already, but I think it's all working. Also, I guess the other good thing is that it doesn't kill my tires, which is also good. Like what? We were supposed to go in on lap 5, which, I mean, we might do. Let's check our tires real quick. Whoa, our tire wear is really high. Okay, we're already at 50%. We're not going to go in this lap, but I will want to watch out for my tires getting a little bit worse. All right, so I'm slowing down a bit. Not going to kill my tires. No one else is going in. Rosberg's doing a little shimmy. All right, we got Rosberg up the inside. Bull! Rosberg! Wheel to wheel through the first couple corners. I shouldn't be battling like this. Whoa! He got me! He got me hard. That silver arrow is very, very quick. I shouldn't be battling with him, though. But I have a feeling he's going to go into the pits this lap. So if I can pass him before the pits, that'll mean I should come out in front of him. Right? Right? Providing everything goes well in the pits and I don't get screwed by traffic or whatever. We should come out in front of him. So I need to push really hard now to get in front of him. But my tires are like dead. We do have DRS back here, which is helping a little bit. You can sort of see us closing in a tiny, tiny bit. I'm trying to push, though. I want to get in front of him before that pit entrance. Doesn't seem like it's working right now, though. Oh, I'm not going to be able to catch him before the pit entrance unless he slows down like crazy. I forget the track where it was, but I made a pass, like, on the pit entrance in Season 1 before. I forget what track it was. Unless he doesn't go in, that would be awesome. Please don't go in. Oh my god, he's not going in. He's actually not going in. Alright, we're in the pits. Okay, is anyone else in the pits? Hamilton is coming to the pits, and a Ferrari? Yeah, there's a Ferrari all the way back there. Come on. Come on, boys. Pit stop, pit stop, pit stop. Go, 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 go. 2.4 seconds. Out in front of Hamilton. Whoa, look at that gap. That gap is now bigger. Whew, I think Ferrari had a pretty quick pit stop, though. Okay, now we need to chill. We're on these tires until the end of the race. We can't go burn them. We can't go start doing donuts and stuff. Okay, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. We came out in front of those guys. Please don't try to battle me through everything. Thank you. All right, Saubers and the banana cars. And was there a Manor back there or a Toro Rosso? There was something like that color-ish back there. I didn't see him. Whew. All right, so we're out of the pits on lap, or in 12th position now, so that's not too bad. A lot of these guys are going to be going in. All of their teammates, I'd imagine, went in on their first lap. But I imagine maybe some of these guys are on their soft tires. Kvyat up in front of us is on soft tires, so he's going to be pitting in maybe 5 laps or so. That was like my main worry before. All right, Kvyat, swing it inside on Kvyat. He's can't compete with the car power. I love it. I love being in a quick car, finally. He's going to tuck himself in behind. Some of these guys are going to be going into the pits. Hey, it's Button! Teammate is in the pits. Awesome. Some of those guys went in. I have DRS because now I'm in the middle of the traffic. I love it. I'm in 10th place right now. Make that 9th. I'm going to get a lot of overtakes in here. I'm up in 6th place now. Carlos Sainz there. Grosjean. Gutierrez. Hulkenberg up in front. Someone's right on my inside there. Or outside right there. Ooh. Wheel to wheel through these first corners is so stressful. All right. Now my question is, where the hell is Rosberg? Because Rosberg was the guy who was leading this race, but obviously I took that early pit stop. I don't know if I got an undercut in or what's happened. I see there is a car all the way up there. I can't see what it is. It looks a little bit orange. Oh, that's Rosberg. Rosberg's behind. Somehow we've overtaken Rosberg with our pit stop strategy. That's crazy, and we've got DRS. Holy shit, we're up in 4th place. Gutierrez, all of these guys in front of us have to stop still. I'm gonna go for a little dive bomb up here. Get him through the high-speed corners. Grosjean, how the hell is a Haas in 2nd place? Seriously? Oh, I love having a fast car, though. Oh, it feels so good. Like, I'm so not used to being in a car with so much power. Perez is that guy who's all the way up in front here. That is insane. He's only going to be going in a few laps as well. Also, the other thing that I'm just realizing now is that this huge line of cars behind me, they're going to be slowing the shit down of Rosberg and Hamilton and all those guys who were right behind me before. I want to focus on doing the little things right, though. Now that I've got, like, a little bit of a comfortable lead, you could say. Like, I know I lose focus on these races quite quickly with all the commentary. It's all live commentary. So it is very easy to lose focus on the driving and makes it all really difficult if you ask me, but it is something that's quite cool to do and something fun. It does make the driving a little bit difficult though, and you do need to remember that you are in a race, and the race does matter, and that's the thing that people come for, right? Is the race. Oh, we've got the fastest lap now. We are purple. Perez, do not mess up my lap time. I'm going for fastest lap now. That was the thing at the Australian Grand Prix too. With like 2 or 3 laps left, all the drivers were like, how fast is the fastest lap? How fast do I need to go? And they were all just trying to get fastest lap towards the end of the race. It was pretty cool. All right, come on, push, 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 push. Push, push, push. Do not block me. Please don't block me. Please don't block me. All right, so I've passed Perez. Rosberg is now in 3rd place. So I guess he did get Gutierrez at some point, or Gutierrez went in the pits. I don't know exactly what happened back there, but I want to try to get the fastest lap now. That's going to be my mini objective. We have a handful of laps remaining. Oh, that was a pretty quick lap as well. I love how the engineer comes over the radio and says, yeah, there's no sign of a storm. Really? Just look in the sky. There's not a freaking cloud. There's nothing there. Oh my god, look at this lead. That is incredible. Oh, Rosberg has gotten Perez, or Perez went in the pits. Again, not sure what happened, but Rosberg is back there now with Raikkonen behind him. So Hamilton must be down in 4th place then. And he's just there setting fastest laps. He's like, F the race. I just want to get fastest lap. Also, I want to extend the conversation from the last episode that we were having. So, you guys were giving me tips on my driving and have been for basically the... Do we even need to look? We know it's a blown up engine, Fernando Alonso. Do we need to look? Is an engine about to blow? Oh, where is he? Oh, there he goes. I couldn't see him, and then you just see this huge burst of smoke. Yep, there he is. But yeah, I want to keep the conversation going from last time. If you... Virtual safety car... Do not exceed delta pace. Okay, switch the car down to lean. So yeah, what I was trying to say before getting interrupted by the game 1,000 times was, if you notice things that you think I could improve on based on my driving or anything like that, feel free to let me know. I do indeed want to keep the conversation going, as per improving my driving and things like that. So if you notice that I'm doing something wrong or that there's something that I can improve upon, please let me know in the comments. It truly does help. Your guys' comments do make me a better driver, so thank you for all of you guys who've already helped. But I want to keep the conversation going for sure. Oh, virtual safety car ending. Let's switch the car back up to lean. And we're back to racing. All right, here we go. So Rosberg is quite a ways back. Return to racing speed. We've got 3 laps left in this race. I'm not going to set a fastest lap this race, obviously, or this lap, obviously. So this lap we can sort of just chill. And then for our final 2 laps, we can try to set a best lap. Why not? For next race, for sure, I will try my best to remember to turn the difficulty up and turn some assists off and sort of talk about them in depth and things like that. But that's going to be the big changes we make for this season overall. And then other than that, I just hope my driving can continue to improve and I can continue to set some good laps. I'm going to switch the car up into rich revs and truly go for a fastest lap here. I don't know if this is going to work. I mean, we're on the soft tires. I don't really know if we're going to be able to get anywhere close, but I mean, we don't have very much fuel left in the car. We should be a little bit quicker. Let's go for it. See what happens. Try to do all the little things right. Again, we can just use this as practice for future races to truly focus and pinpoint all of those things we need to utilize and master for our future races. All right, this lap itself didn't go too well. We had a little bit of a wide corner earlier, so yeah, we're red by 0.5 seconds now. Not the best lap. I want to try to push quite hard on this final lap of the race, though. All right, here we go. Final lap of the Grand Prix in Rich Revs. We don't have much fuel left. I want to set the fastest lap of this race. I got fastest sector in that final sector right there, which was pretty cool. But the overall lap would be a pretty cool one to have as well. I don't know if that'll be an achievement. It might be. All right, this lap's feeling pretty good. I might have had some indication as to how fast it was. If I did, I missed it. But this is gonna be my best bet. If I am truly going to set one of the fastest laps in this race, this is gonna be it for sure. I'm red by 0.0 seconds. Keep pushing. I know my final corner on my fastest lap was a bad one, so if I can nail that, I might be able to set the fastest lap. Push. Come on, push. No, I've done the same thing again. I ran wide, and I could have gone on the rich fuel a little bit earlier to try to get a couple more laps in. But anyways, that's first place. We just won the Bahrain Grand Prix without incident. We just had a really good qualifying. Our car upgrades helped immensely off the start, and then catching up to Rosberg, and then our pit guys did an amazing job of getting me out on track super quickly, out in front of Rosberg. Incredible stuff. That was one hell of a very good race. So we got Raikkonen in third place. Wait. Yeah, Raikkonen in third place, Rosberg second place, me up in first. Look at that. Williams number 13, and we're gonna pull hopefully some good rivalry points. So we're picking up our first win of the season on race number 2. That is a very good start. A very, very good start. So let's see. First place, our teammate Bottas finished 8th place. We had a faster lap than him by nearly actually over a second. So then I'm now in second place for the driver's standings. I'm breaking up the 2 silver arrows. That is crazy. And then Constructors Championship, Williams is in second place by 20 points. Such a good race. Like, seriously, if you would have told me that we would have been that fast, that quickly, I would never have believed you. Like, not a chance. So anyways, I'm going to pick up some good points. Nearly 150 points from that race alone. That is awesome. And here's the thing that I really care about right now. My rivalry stuff. I might get my first rivalry win. Look at that. I'm up by over 7 points. I think it was 9-point lead right there. And then look at that as well. Driver position. I am the number 1 driver by far. Again, I don't know how long I need to stay in that position to actually become the number 1 driver. But yeah, that went pretty well. Some big changes are coming to the series though for the next episode, so make sure you come and check it out. Apologies for not doing it for this race, by the way. But I think this race proved that we were just okay. But yeah, I do definitely want to push myself to be a little bit faster, a little bit quicker and things like that. So if you notice anything that I can improve in my driving, let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to change some assists and some settings for the next part to make it even harder for myself. And other than that, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next Sunday for part 3 of F1. I believe we're heading to China. See you guys then. Bye!